The sci-fi genre is home to some of TV's most iconic characters, which may not be surprising as sci-fi has so much scope for imagination and creativity. The typical tropes and elements found in the greatest sci-fi TV shows can often repeat themselves, which can offer writers the opportunity to avoid stereotyping by putting a new spin on these often repeated elements. Just by giving viewers something unexpected, a character who is originally introduced as a classic archetype can become one of the best in their series. 15. Arnold Rimmer Red Dwarf. The underrated British sci-fi sitcom Red Dwarf parroted virtually every major sci-fi franchise popular at the time, without merely being a spoof. The show centers on the 4 remaining inhabitants of the titular mining ship after a radiation leak killed virtually everyone on board. Red Dwarf is one of the most quotable TV shows of all time, and this is thanks to the pedantic hologram, Arnold Rimmer, Chris Barry. Sci-fi is not usually thought of as a funny genre, generally featuring spaceships populated by competent humans and aliens. Rimmer goes against virtually all of these stereotypes by being the ultimate comedy anti-hero. He is incompetent, lazy, outwardly arrogant, but revealed to be surprisingly deep as a character when the show explores his backstory. His combination of neuroses and self-doubt, combated through his alter ego, Ace Rimmer, makes him a perfect character in both sci-fi and comedy. 14. Bender Futurama credit, Movie Stills DB. It is a testament to Futurama's success as a sci-fi, a comedy, and a sitcom that the show is still releasing episodes today, as one of the longest-running sci-fi franchises of all time. Sharing the same creator, Matt Groening, Futurama shares much of its comedic style with The Simpsons, turning typical genre tropes upside down. Bender is one of these. In an era during which robots in sci-fi were generally either household helpers or evil, Bender was a new type of character altogether. Bender satirizes humanity through his extremely flawed and human-like behavior, and remains the lovable heart of the show. Futurama has aired over 150 episodes, during which Bender has had some very different roles, including as a friend, a father, a force for evil, and even a god. His spiritual journey in the episode Godfellas cements his status as one of the best sci-fi characters of all time, as the episode's emotional punches makes it easy to forget that he is supposed to be a machine. 13. Mia Humans AMC. Rewatching Humans can be an unsettling experience, as the show appears to foreshadow aspects of AI in a way that other sci-fi TV shows have not. The series explores androids known as synths, who are often indistinguishable from their human employers, and the growing movement against their existence. Mia, Gemma-chan, is one of these, and the show follows her journey as she tries to become a force for good. Robots acting with more humanity than human characters is not a new idea for sci-fi, but Chan's performance is much more complex and nuanced than most other shows that feature this kind of character. While Humans is not as well known as some of the major franchises, she gives one of the greatest acting performances in sci-fi, and Mia's final scene is heartbreaking, as the character comes to embody a conflict in ethics where there is no easy answer. 12. Poe Altered Carbon. Netflix created a perfect sci-fi show but destroyed it in the second season, with Season 2 of Altered Carbon being largely forgettable and a drastic change in pace from the incredible first season. However, any time Poe appears on screen makes the series better, as the character is a perfect blend of sci-fi and classic literature. Poe is a unique character, being an AI hotel, with the humanoid appearance serving as its avatar. Obsessed with the Gothic poet Edgar Allan Poe, Poe styles himself on the writer, names his hotel, the Raven, after the popular poem, and carries himself with the manners of a sophisticated gentleman, even when obliterating unwanted guests with machine guns. His love of humanity, sense of mischief, unconventional therapy techniques, and occasionally chilling display of cold technology make him one of the most complex but lovable sci-fi characters of all time. 11. Maeve Millay Westworld. Westworld is a perfect blend of the sci-fi and western genres, and among a cast of world-renowned veteran actors, Thandai Newton stands out for her portrayal of Maeve Millay. Maeve begins Westworld as a programmable blank canvas of a character, as the show follows her journey towards consciousness. While many stories of this kind show the AI or robot character being guided by another person, Maeve's character arc feels extremely personal, as she is driven by her own curiosity. In a way rarely shown in any work of sci-fi, Maeve takes control of her own programming, commanding technicians to boost her core skills, while at the same time developing empathy. This makes her character development feel multifaceted, with the character evolving both as a robot and on a human level too. Despite eventually reaching a godlike status, Newton portrays her with wit and personality, keeping her from becoming another typical robot stereotype.